Another month has gone by and it's time to talk about the products I used up this past month, if I were to repurchase them, and why. Is my hair very wet? Of course it is, because I just took a shower and I'm trying not to use a lot of heat on my hair, so ignore the wet hair, please, and thank you. So how I like to do product empties are by tracking it on a spreadsheet on my computer rather than keeping a whole tub of empty products laying around in my room for a whole month. It's just easier for me, and then this way I'm able to track price changes, I'm able to track how frequently I'm using up different products that I'm repurchasing, I'm able to keep track of my thoughts, things like that. So it just works out a little bit easier for me to do it that way. So I recommend, if you are someone who you don't like keeping a lot of clutter around, but you also like being able to kind of track usage dates, things like that, might be worth it. So this past month I didn't use up really that much stuff, which great. That'll keep this video nice and quick. And I didn't use up any makeup, which I think is a first. I've been going through a lot of stuff, kind of trying to hit pan on everything, use up all my products, and so I feel like the past couple months I've at least had some mascaras or things that I've used up, but this month nothing, so cool. So in hair care, I used up the L'Oreal Elvive Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm. It's this hair mask I like to use once a week. I think it's nice, but I don't know if I absolutely love it. I love hair masks, and that's like the one thing I feel like I could splurge on because I'm only using it once a week, and my hair is just, it has a mind of its own half the time, and it's kind of damaged. It's shedding a lot lately, so trying to maybe find something that could help prevent against that would be nice. So it's fine, it gets the job done. I don't hate it, but I also am willing to kind of spend a little bit more just to see if there's one I like better. Probably not right now, but I'm willing to come back to it later if I think that anything else isn't working. I also used up the Kerastase Genesis Serum. I love this so much. It is the best product I think I've ever used. I do in fact notice a difference when I use it versus when I don't. I notice that my hair grows in a lot faster, like with my little baby hairs. I notice there's a lot less shedding. It works, and I hate how expensive it is, but it works, and so I will continue to reuse it. I've been able to get at least 2 to 3 months out of one bottle, so you know, it's not horrible. And with the Sephora sale is going to be coming up, Black Friday is going to be coming up, I think I'll be able to get a pretty good deal on one, if not two, to try to spread out how often I'm repurchasing this. Moving into skincare, I used up a mini of the Caudalie Instant Detox mask. I really love this. I typically hate a mask I have to rinse off. I always have. I'm just, it's just not something I love to do. This one I love. It goes on like a light pink and then it dries down like a white, so then you know when it's time to take it off. You know when it's all kind of absorbed and everything, and it only takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes. So I really like that because it's quick, it's easy, and you get in and out. It is one that I cannot use more than like once to twice a week. My skin is very sensitive, so I just need to space out when I use it. So I love to use it once a week on a Sunday, just have a little refresh. So that's one that I really, really like. It's expensive, but I don't need that much. And again, I'm only using it once a week. And that little mini one lasted me several months. So I know that this is well worth it because you don't need a whole lot to put all over your face. I used up an ordinary niacinamide serum bottle. I love it. That was like one of the very first products I had got when I first started my skincare journey back in like 2020. I really like it, and I do think it's helped my skin quite a bit. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase after I use up this next bottle, more because I'm wondering if like other products already have niacinamide in it. I don't necessarily need an extra dedicated serum, but I do feel like it's helped my skin kind of clear up breakouts a little bit quicker, helped with my barrier, things like that. So it's one of those that I really, really like keeping in. Like, it's just a very basic ingredient that my skin reacts very well to. And then the Tower 28 SOS Daily Rescue Spray. Love this stuff. It is fantastic and wonderful. I have repurchased it for years. I got the Cocoa Kind Magnesium Mist to try just to see if maybe I'd like that better, but I have a sinking suspicion I'm gonna want to just get the Tower 28 one again. I used that for the first time the night before my college graduation and my undergrad graduation. I had like a pimple up here that was just like not go away. I sprayed it on a cotton ball, rubbed it on that pimple, the next morning it was gone. So I know that it works and I love it, and I've just been ride or die for it since. I used up a Hempz Brazilian Berry body lotion. It smells great, and it's a great scent for like the summer, kind of spring, summer. And I love the Hempz body lotion, so I would definitely repurchase that. I think it's great. I used up a Flamingo soothing like shave serum. I don't think it did much, and it felt like a waste of money. I haven't really noticed a difference when I'm not using it, so no. I used up the Nutrius Botanical Bliss body mist. It's the purple bottle. It's fine, but I prefer the pink scent a lot more, and I got it in a 3-pack at Costco, so it wasn't like I could just pick one. Like, I had to get all 3. I suppose I could have just not bought any, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I liked the scent, but it's not one that I'm like, oh my gosh, I miss this so much. I like the pink scent so much better. I wouldn't repurchase that specific one. The EOS Cashmere Body Oil, I loved the scent. I just loved how it felt like on the skin. There's so little in the bottle compared to like a Johnson & Johnson's baby oil. The scent, you kind of have to think what's it actually going to play well with lotion wise. Like most of the time I don't care, but that is something kind of have to think of. And I think it's just expensive for what it is. If there's like a sale or if like they come out with other scents, I would consider going back, but I think it's just cost-wise, it makes more sense just to get like baby oil. The Old Spice Oasis deodorant is the deodorant I use. I like it. I'm gonna keep repurchasing it. And then finally, the Tree Hut Vanilla Shave Oil. My favorite shave oil. I go through probably one every 2 or 3 months. So they last me a while. I love it. I think they're great. They're the best shave oil I've ever used. I will continue to repurchase. So that was all that I used up in this month. It was hardly anything at all, which is wonderful and great for my wallet. Those are kind of just my quick little thoughts. Didn't want to spend too long rambling about things that I've used up. So let me know products you've used up this month. What would you repurchase? What are kind of your monthly staples you have to make sure you have each month? So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know kind of down below some video topics you'd like to see me talk about on my channel. I'd love to kind of be able to cater to what it is that you'd like to see every week. But other than that, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.